Well, you're based in where in Brazil?
Right. No, man, don't be shy. They all know. You know, they're 2 hours away from Florianopolis.
Okay.
And but they're 2 hours north. An hour.
Santa Catarina.
Yeah, we're very south. Knows everything. Yeah. So he's an hour away north, and I'm 2 hours away south. Oh, we all from Santa Catarina, and we all happen to bump into each other by accident, completely, without talking to each other.
Last time we went to
But we
Brazil.
talked before. You and me.
Definitely, yeah. We talked
I
at
remember your
Groezrock.
face, but I can't remember from where.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I said.
That's fine. It was a bit insulting. I was crying for a few days. No.
That's me.
That's
That's
So
me
I
being
should say
frank.
this for the interview though, but last time we were in Brazil, we stayed on a week after in at Praia Mole.
Praia-Mole in Floripa. Oh wow.
Fucking hey, that's one of the best weeks I've had in my
Really?
entire
How was
life.
the weather when you were there?
It was excellent.
I stayed there for 3 days and we almost got killed at least 2 times.
And the beach
Really?
People driving like idiots.
Really?
Yeah.
marvelous.
We were having
Too
dinner
many
and someone
people just
actually
surfers
crashed
out there
into
and
them.
fucking-
What do you mean? Brazilians are great drivers.
Actually, I don't know if I got it on my phone, but
Yeah.
actually I got a movie of us, no fun at all,
sorry.
moving a car
Sorry.
from in the middle of the road because someone like drove the car into a fucking container
Yeah.
and we're standing like this on the road.
Oh shit.
So
Right.
the whole band had to get out and try to lift the car out of the way so we can actually go back
I don't-
to the hotel.
I don't mean to put you guys off. To the right. No, that's cool. I don't mean to tell you off. It's all right. Should I do the intro, the Portuguese
Do that,
thing?
yeah.
Right. Galera, é um prazer tá falando em nome da Hora Hard. Os amigos de Balneário Camboriú, o Felipe e o Gui também estão cobrindo aqui. A gente acabou acidentalmente se encontrando. These guys are probably one there talking shit about us, aren't they? No. Então é um prazer estar falando com essas lendas. Eles nem têm ideia, mas a minha banda, a gente provavelmente tocou o No String Angles e o Out of Bounds back to front, like as a cover band. I'm just trying to say that you guys have no idea. It's such an honor to interview you guys. My previous band, No Direction, we used to cover the first couple of albums. No String Angles and Out of Bounds. I'm not technically precisely sure if they were the 2 first albums, but the full length.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to literally play all of the songs. So if any of you guys are feeling tired, can fill in later tomorrow. I'm just joking. We were just talking. We were just talking about their touring. They were sharing the experience of being in lovely places in Brazil, like Florianopolis, and like I was saying, I don't mean to put you guys off, but the road that you guys probably drove, it's known for, it's called PR101. It's known as the Death Road. So this is probably why you saw some of the nasty things in the road.
We were actually sitting at a restaurant having dinner, and suddenly we heard this big bang, and like all the lights went out, and the guys from the restaurant came up to us, and you can't order pizza, you can't order burgers because we don't have any electricity.
Oh, great.
And apparently a car drove into like this electric box and beside the road. And
They fixed it pretty quick though.
yeah.
Yeah, we just had to wait for an hour. We're drinking beer for an hour, and then it's power's on again. So you get your burgers.
Too bad we had to drink beer for an hour.
Yeah. So it was actually a good thing. Yeah.
That's cool. You guys did play in Floripa, didn't you? In Florianopolis.
Yeah.
Was that Jumbo, wasn't it? The venue?
Yeah, Jumbo.
Jumbo. How was that? Any recollection? I know you probably get asked, how was it?
It was actually really good.
It was
Yes.
really good. Yeah.
I love the sight from the stage. When you look to your left from the stage, you can actually see the beach.
Yeah.
Like on the other side of the road.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It
The
was
lake.
like, yeah, the lake.
The lake, Lagoa da Conceição is beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Cool. All right, talking about serious business and probably what you've been asked quite often. I mean, the last album was recorded in 2008, roughly? doesn't it? I mean, excuse my lazy research on Wikipedia, but that's what I. So
I got a lousy memory.
You guys get asked that quite often, and I'm guessing you guys getting quite good feedbacks from recent shows. I bumped into you guys on that fabulous set at the 2 sets at Groezrock, the warm-up gig that was incredible, and obviously the show itself at Groezrock, and I guess, and then meeting up with people from all over the world, people from Brazil, people from, I don't know, Japan, and they asking that question, when is the next album coming up?
Well, yeah, and it's a really good question. I have to tell you that. No, there's nothing planned, but there might be some ideas in the air. So yeah, that's all I can say. That's nothing planned, but there's something buzzing.
You guys feeling the urge to do it, or you just is that time in the life that you kind of just letting things go, whatever happens, no pressure?
For me personally, it's like, let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because making a full-length album takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and for me personally, I don't really have that time at the moment, but we'll see what happens in the future. I mean, there are guys older than us still playing punk rock, so I mean, we can play for another 20 years, so you should never say never.
This one, Greg Raffin is actually older than me, so yeah.
Greg Raffin.
This one, yeah.
There you go. That's I'm not gonna ask your age, so that's fine. That's all good.
Okay. No, but we'll see what happens. It's recording has always been like a really depressing thing for us.
Is it?
It's not been like for some bands, oh, let's go into the studio and have fun.
Yeah.
We're just going to the studio and have major depressions.
Yeah.
So we're really not looking forward to it.
Is that where the name came from?
Yeah,
I know. There's a whole influence with. Came from Sikafrol.
Yeah. Some say it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. But actually, I must just make a reference with recordings. You know, I'm not super old yet, not old, but at the same time, I must say, without any sort of damage, I came from, in terms of punk rock, I came from the 90s generation, and you guys were massively sort of one of the, let's say, definitely the top 10 bands to come and be on that part of that sort of the Epitaph bands, you know, and the Fat Records bands and all their record labels. One thing really stand out to me, Burning Heart, of course, really stand out that in terms of recording, you guys had your own back home great quality recording. You didn't follow like those trends of recording on a particular studio, let's say. You had your own.
No, we never recorded at the West Beach.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Like,
but also we never used any producer. We always produce our own albums, and I think that is a big difference from like all the American bands. And even like Millencolin, when they got big, they went to the States and recorded at West Beach with a producer and everything, and we stayed in Sweden in our home studio and produced our album ourselves.
But I think
maybe
it has to do with that major depression thing going into the studio, that I think we were just scared of, that we were gonna lose it if we went to someone else. We wanted to be safe and sure what we were doing. And we had this recording guy in the studio we always recorded in it, which at that time felt really safe to go to. And he also put in a lot of ideas. He wasn't producing albums, but he was putting in ideas of how to do stuff. And
we actually got this offer from Greg Graffin to produce our record.
really?
And we blew it.
yeah,
Greg, we toured with Bad Religion in Germany, and he came up to us one day and said, I really like you guys. How about I produce your next record? Just send me a demo tape and we'll sort it out.
When was that, out of curiosity?
96.
Is that when he was sort of? I think he was producing back in the time. I think he would produce Unwritten Law. I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He did a few albums, I think. And so the only thing we had to do, because we were like in the process of making a record, but we failed to send him a demo tape, and so we kind of blew it. And
was it because of the singer? The singer was singing flat or something? Okay.
No, so we blew that one. That could have been like a break for us in the States, at least, because we never really made it in the States. So that could have been a difference for us, but I mean, I think the next record, The Big Knockover, it turned out to be really good anyway.
I'm suspicious to say, but I think recording studio quality, Big Knockover is like mind-blowing. The quality of that album is unbelievable. I mean,
the one that
all due respect to all the other albums, but it sounds
so I think that's the best album we've done sound-wise, and so I think it turned out pretty good without Greg Graffin.
Oh, was that the album that was meant to be with him? All right.
Yeah.
Because I gotta tell you, that album sounds amazing. And that's just to catch up on the conversation that we had at Groezrock, which for some reason that Jameson or some sort of spirit didn't allow you to have any recollection. But I was talking about how I appreciate. I'm probably. I don't know. I don't want to sound to be offensive. Let's say State of Flow is not the most popular album because of the sound style. But I gotta say, that album is incredible. For me, I love that album.
The State of Flow album, I mean, at that point we've done like 3 albums that sounds pretty much the same kind of music, and we've been touring our asses off for like 7 years. And when we were about to make the next record, we wanted to do something different. And we also had this change in the lineup. We got Steven as a guitar player. So I was like going from the lead guitar player to Steven. And
so just so people are listening and watching us, you actually you actually moved to bass, is that correct? So
Nick, our second guitar player, moved from guitar to bass guitar, and Steven, who's actually playing bass guitar now, he's the best guitar player in the band. So we wanted to take advantage of his skills, and he was actually lifting me up one level as well. And so we wanted to do something different, something that wasn't like total escape punk, and it didn't turn out the way we wanted, to be honest. I think there's a few good songs on it, but
I gotta say, like one of the things we chat about, second best is, oh my God, the harmony with the two guitarists going back and forth. That's such a beautiful song.
But is it really a No Fun at All song?
That's
so sure about that.
But there you go. It's this is the whole debate with bands, isn't it? Like, shall you stick with one sort of
it's like when
music for the whole career, or should it be? Is it like, are you gonna be considered as being honest with your music? Can you experiment? Are you allowed to do that? Those things? Is that quite of a
the thing is that
tricky one, isn't it?
we needed to do that at that point, because we were so fucking tired of the jumping and the syncops and and the stuff we were doing. So we needed to do that. But and I agree, there's some good songs on there, and the production is really good, and the harmonies, and I'm really satisfied with the lyrics on it. It's probably my best lyrics that I wrote, but I'm not sure if it's the No Fun at All album. It should be some other name. Yeah.
I think we spent as many hours on that album to make the guitars as we done on the other 4 albums altogether. Because we spent it, me and Steven were spending a lot of time doing the guitars with all the harmonies and all that. So I'm happy with it. I'm proud of the guitars, and I'm proud of the album. But to me, it's not really a No Fun at All album, to be honest.
And I guess when you come back to these reunion shows, I mean, if you allow me to call them the reunion shows, you obviously seen all these people that, you know, the friends that you've seen before, all the massive fan base that you guys still have is probably overwhelming, and they're looking for the sort of the best, most requested songs, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way it is. It's the way I work as well. When I go to a show, I want to see the good stuff. I don't want to see the new stuff that I don't know about.
Yeah.
I want to see the hits, like the really. Unfortunately, it is like that, and for us nowadays, fortunately, I mean, we got 4 albums with playing songs from, and they're all like now. There's like 4 old albums, so we can pick and choose pretty much the way we want, and it's still the old No Fun at All song.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Groezrock, was there some sort of partnership with a record label to do some sort of celebration with No Strain Angles? There was an LP being sold. They did something like that, right?
Spanish release of No Straight Angles there. But yeah. And we were just happy that someone wants to do that.
Appreciate it.
So that's really cool, I think. Absolutely. Yeah.
Punk Rock Holiday. What are you guys expecting? I mean, you're not playing tonight, you're playing tomorrow, getting to enjoy the festival. I'm not sure if you got to enjoy this festival before, like having a day off and getting to see it. Good weather. Yesterday was raining. You guys are looking forward to see it tonight?
Absolutely.
Any particular bands you're looking forward to see?
Flatliners. We returned with the Flatliners in Australia 6 years ago, so I'm really looking forward to see them again. Yeah.
I bet they were much younger than they are now.
They were, yeah.
Like 6 years younger, I guess.
That is a valid point, yeah.
And they're really nice guys, so yeah, I'm looking forward to meet them again.
Yeah, we had a great time in Australia with them, and we haven't met them since. At least I haven't met them, so I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, they were actually here. We were talking to them earlier.
Yeah.
Great.
And of course, Yellow Biafra.
That's going to be interesting.
Really cool to see.
And about tomorrow on your day show, apart from you guys, of course, you're looking forward to see yourself.
Of course, Millencolin will be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them for a while now, especially not outside Sweden. So yeah.
Really? You guys haven't seen in a while?
No. I went to their release party for the new record, so I haven't seen them since, and they've been touring their asses off since then, I think. So yeah, it would be really interesting to see them on a festival stage with 50 more shows in the backpack.
I was actually at Groezrock. I was talking to, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, Michael. I was talking to him that I think back in the day, 1998, I think he went to Brazil with Millencolin as a roadie, or merch guy. That was wicked. If you look back in all these sort of shows and that you guys doing, the places that you've been doing, you did Canada, sort of recent times, and the festivals. I think there was another festival that you did recently. Was it Riot Fest, or I'm not sure.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
In Spain.
Resurrection in Spain. Yeah. When you doing these stuff, where do you realize, wow, we have that particular place, we have a massive fan base. I'm not trying to say Brazil, but if you want to say Brazil.
At the Resurrection Fest, we just realized that we have the same slot time as Iron Maiden.
Oh,
so
wow.
it kind of
that tells a lot.
yeah.
A lot of pressure. Wow.
A lot of
There were
pressure.
actually more people looking at us than Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Really? No. Okay. I bet. I was expecting that. Really? Did you guys get to bump into the guys?
But I mean, I think we are more at home in a club show than in a festival show. I think it's more fun to do a small 300 capacity stage than a. So what can I say? Hangar.
However, this festival stage though isn't that massive, huge, and there's no barricades, and because I don't like when the stage is like 3 meters high and you got barricades like 5 meters, and because then you lose all the connection with the audience, I think.
I guess a very good example of to compare without putting you guys in a little bit of a pressure, but Groezrock was a perfect example. You got that club night, a warm-up gig, and then you got the actual festival. I remember you got hit on your lip on a previous night. An annoying guy in the front row, but
Finnish guy.
Probably watching.
Yeah, he was really drunk, and I behaved a bit stupid there, I think, too. So I apologize to you that if I hurt you. He was just happy. But people tend to think that the mic stand is something solid that you can sort of
it doesn't hurt. Yeah, it does hurt.
And it really hurt my lips.
But yeah, would you say that you prefer the? That's a pretty good example because you got the exact same crowd, and the same people from the same part of the world and everywhere in the world, pretty much Groezrock. Like here, would you say that the club night on that show was sort of more enjoyable, or was it a tough decision to pick on the second night?
Groezrock is always Groezrock, and we played there a couple of times, and it's always really good shows for us for some reason. And I think the Groezrock night was amazing this year.
This year that was better. But you never know. It could be in a small club, 250 people, and you got the energy there and you do a really, really good show. But on the other hand, if you have like 4,000 people singing along, that's also pretty good. But you don't get the energy. You don't get the same energy. I don't know. Yeah.
Guys, any last words for people watching us back home in Brazil? The guys.
Well, we want to come back to Brazil, of course. Always. Maybe do like a 3-month tour this time.
And I hope the Olympics doesn't kill you.
Yep, it's been a bit rough there. Hopefully we still have some money left to bring bands back home. But yeah, thank you so much for spending the time.
Thank you,
both of you, for sharing some space and time on your schedule. I know it's a bit rough. There's a lot of people trying to speak to you guys, and all the best in the show, all the best in the set tomorrow. Enjoy the festival.
Yeah, cool. You too.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.